Oh, what if we told you that the world as we know it was shaped by a single era in history? That's right. We're talking about the Age of Imperialism, which dawned in the late 19th century, forever altering the course of global affairs. The stage was set, and the major powers of the time took their places. Britain and France, with their vast colonial holdings, were the undisputed leaders of the pack. Germany and Italy, eager to make their mark, were not far behind. And let's not forget the United States, a rising power with ambitions of its own. But what drove these nations to expand their borders? Economic gain was a significant motivator, with the promise of new markets and resources. But it wasn't just about money. There was a belief, misguided as it may have been, in the cultural superiority of these imperial powers. And so began an era that would change the face of the world forever. In the throes of the Age of Imperialism, the world was a chessboard, and nations were the players. The late 19th and early 20th centuries marked the apex of this age. The scramble for Africa was in full swing, as European powers carved up the continent like a lavish banquet, each hungry for a slice of its abundant resources and strategic locations. Meanwhile, in Asia, the partitioning was no less intense. Countries like China and India became the targets of European, American, and Japanese expansionists, all eager to wield their influence. This was also the era of the white man's burden, a concept that painted imperialism as a noble endeavor. Western powers, with their advanced technology and so-called civilized ways, felt a responsibility to enlighten the less developed regions. This controversial idea served as a justification for their actions, often masking the harsh realities of exploitation and domination. The world had never seen such a rapid expansion of influence and control. But what happens when the game ends and the pieces are left scattered on the board? In the aftermath of imperialism, nations were left to grapple with a mixed bag of impacts. The cultural tapestry of the world was undeniably enriched as a result of the mingling of ideas, traditions, and languages. Infrastructure such as roads, bridges, and schools were developed, often serving as the bedrock for modern advancements. However, the legacy of imperialism is not all rosy. Exploitation of resources and peoples, the loss of indigenous cultures, and seeds of conflict sown during imperial rule erupted into wars and civil unrest, scars of which are still visible today. The mid-20th century saw the wave of decolonization as colonies fought for and gained their independence. But the echoes of imperialism remain, shaping political, economic, and cultural landscapes. Imperialism left a legacy that continues to shape our world today, a testament to the power of influence and control.